today is February 15, 2020. Time 1908 hours. So today we will be doing again our next laboratory exercise, the laboratory exercise number 5. Title of this activity is design of a website using Cisco Packet Tracer. Now we're back. So now our first procedure will be to open Cisco Packet Tracer, and we will drag 3 PCs, 2 switch, and 4 servers to the platform. So we have our 3 PCs. Computer, we will change this one into static. So to open we have to reconfigure our static computer. So on our gateway, we will put the we have to change our IP address from our fast internet into 172.16.0.90. So as you can see right now, we will be only changing the IP address of our static PC because dynamic PCs means that there will be no manual IP configuration for these PCs because it is already dynamic routing. So next procedure is to make sure that the packet tracer is in a real-time mode. So absolutely we are already in a real-time mode, and we will configure now our DHCP server. So this will be our DHCP server. All we have to do is to change this one into DHCP server. Now the gateway for this DHCP server will be 172.16.0.1. That will be our global city, and we were going also to configure our internet, fast internet. So our IP address will be 172.16.0.10, and automatically the subnet will be given at 255.255.0.0. So we are going to reconfigure our HTTP service and HTTPS service. So we are going to shut it off. In our DHCP server default gateway, we will be writing down our gateway to 172.16.0.1, right? So that will be our default gateway, and our DNS server will be 172.16.0.11, and our start IP address will be 172.160, and this one should be 100. Alright, now since we already done switch it off, and also our email we are going to switch it off. Now we are done with our DHCP server. We are now going to our next server, which we are going to name it as our DNS server. DNS server. Alright, so our DNS server, we are going to change our global gateway into 172.168.0.1, and our Ethernet fast Ethernet IP configuration is 172.16.0.11, and automatically it will change its subnet mask to 255.255.0.0. Now we are going to configure our HTTP and our HTTPS service, and we're going to switch it to off. Then we are going to configure our DHCP service server service to off, and then our domain name DHCP server services are off. And for our domain name, we will be writing it down as www.amaes.edu, and our IP address will be 172.168.0.20, and we will click the add. So the next one we will be doing, our next service will be the website, the internal.com. Our start IP address is 172.168.0.30, and then again we were going to add this one. So as you can see, we have our internal.com, and we also have our amees.edu. Now we will go to our DNS service. We will switch it off, and also our email SMTP and our POP3 service should be off. Now we are done with our DNS and DHCP server. We are going to create now our web server. So our web server will be, the first one will be the AMES.edu. See, and our gateway for this one is 172.168.0.1, and our fast Ethernet will be also changed into 172.168.0.20, and automatically our subnet mask will appear. And we will be going to our HTTP services. Our HTTP and HTTPS services will be stayed on, and we are going to change our sentence by HR and change this one into AMA online education system, and we are going to write our own statement. Where one will be our server again, our web server, and we will name this one internal.com. So the same thing, we will be using our gateway 172.168.0.1, and for our fast internet we will be using the 172.168.0.20 IP address. Oh no, now since it's another server, we will use the 30 IP address, and it's automatically appear the subnet mask. Now we're going to our service configuration, the HTTP, and the HTTPS will remain on, and then in the index side we will going to change our welcoming letter. So it's a welcome to www.internal.com. Artificial intelligence is futures. It's our future world. It's a futures world. Is artificial is our futures world. So I'm going to save it. Override it. Okay. Now we will try to connect. We are done. So we'll try to connect our system. Let us see if we just go into work. So now we will be waiting for our connection to be green. There you go. So our connections are well. Everything is okay, and I think everything is in green mode, so the connection is there. Now to see if our project is working, we will try to open our program, our desktop. Right. So we will be writing our IP address 172.168.0.20. So yeah. Welcome to the online education system where continuous and never-ending improvement takes place. So yeah, it's working. So our second one is 30. Yep. Welcome to www.internal.com. Artificial intelligence is our futures view world. So guys, since our project is working well, I'll be answering our questions. Okay, we will be answering our questions. What are HTTP, DNS, and DHCP? So HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It's a protocol that allows communication between different systems. Most commonly, it is used for transferring data from web server to a browser to web page. DNS is what lets user connect to website using domain names instead of IP addresses. The domain name system DNS is the phone book of the internet. DNS translate domain names to IP addresses so browser can load internet resources. So what is DHCP? Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It is a network management protocol used to automate and process of configuring devices in IP networks, thus allowing them to use network services such as DNS, NTP, and any communication protocol based on UDP and TCP. So second question is, what is the difference between the web design using HTML compared to Cisco Packet Tracer? So actually, I have not been into web designing using the HTML nor the Cisco Packet Tracer. But what I can say right now on the laboratory exercises that we have done, I think Cisco Packet Tracer is more basic and it's more on communication and charting and giving information on how the web or the data is being transferred from the server to the end devices. By HTML, I've been hearing this one for long, but I have not been through. But I think HTML, if you are creating a web design using HTML, it's more easier and more accessible and more option to use, so you can maximize the ability to create a very nice web pages. So what can you conclude from this activity right now? I have learned a lot that there should be a server for every web pages that has created, and every web page is also an IP addresses, and also the PCs that we have also has its own name. So IP addresses are very important to identify the end device, intermediary device to our end devices. So it's still new for me in regards to web designing, but if you have already a pre-designed website, you can still use the Cisco Packet Tracer by just adjusting and adding the data to the web server that you have created. So I think that's for now in regards to this.